And we're live. It's Chris and Will from LifterLMS, and you know what day it is. It's Feature Friday. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at how to create a login page as your homepage with LifterLMS. We're going to demo it using the LifterLMS blocks, which you may or may not know about. If you're not using a block theme, you can do a similar thing just using the LifterLMS shortcode. But basically, all LifterLMS shortcodes are also blocks. We're going to give you a demo today of how to do that with a login. So if you're as an example, a medical LMS for healthcare, and you just want you want your homepage to be a login and people just log in and access their courses, or even redirect to a specific course, we're going to show you how to do that today. Over to you, Will.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Chris. Let me share my screen here and make sure works come through. I'm on a LifterLMS demo site. I'm using the school example right now. And so at lifterlms.com/try, you can get a LifterLMS demo site if you want to play around with any of the tools that we're going to be working with here in the video. But as Chris mentioned, we're going to be showing the LifterLMS blocks, and specifically the login page block if you wanted to add a login page block to your homepage. Let me jump to the back end of WordPress real quick, and I'll zoom in a little bit here. I'm on a bit of a big screen, so we'll zoom in a little bit. And if we wanted to maybe create a new page or add content regarding our LMS to our site, we have the WordPress blocks in the core WordPress offering. And we also have LifterLMS blocks that are available when we install the LifterLMS plugin. This is something that not many LifterLMS users know about or know that's available. LifterLMS login, LifterLMS register, the courses on your website. You could use these blocks to display different information around your LMS. So we encourage you to play around with these and see what's possible, because there's some cool information that LifterLMS has in your site that you could show, like your course list, your checkout form, your login form, and stuff like that.
And just a pro tip I want to throw out there is you have to click on the plus button that Will's on right now, the one in the top left, and not the one on that's within the content, to access all those special blocks. So those two plus buttons are not created equal. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yep, yeah. I'm wrong. They're there too.
You can type whatever one you're looking for right here in the search bar, but then if you wanted to see all of them, you'd have to click Browse All, which will take you over here to this area.
Perfect.
Yeah, the block interface is getting smoother, and I'm getting excited about it. Yeah, so with LifterLMS SkyPilot as an example here, we're using a full site editing theme, and this would work with any full site editing theme, but at LifterLMS we released a really awesome one that works well and has some great styling. So we'll be using LifterLMS SkyPilot, but it would work with any full site editing theme. And so let's imagine we want to create a login page as our homepage, maybe for a medical LMS or a school LMS. So what we would do is go to Appearance, Editor, entering into the full site editor here in 6.3. And then what we would do, templates, and here I'm going to add a new template up at the top, that plus button. I'm going to create a new front page template for my website. It'll take a second to load the editor. And with creating a custom front page template, it doesn't matter what my front page is assigned to. This is going to be just the template that's going to apply to it. I'm going to close out of the suggested pop-up area, and I can build my template out. And here, I'll put on my LifterLMS login block that we just talked about, because I want people to come to my homepage and log in. And if this is all I wanted, I could save my changes, give it a second to save, and then view the front page. And I'm already logged into the website, so it's not going to show me what this looks like exactly, but let me switch real quick to an incognito window, switch the screen I'm sharing here in StreamYard, share this one. And so this is what it would look like. It's not formatted perfectly because I don't have a lot of space in the side. So, but you can see what we're doing. We're building an example page with just a login. And so what I would probably do to fix that would be to jump over back to my demo site where I'd have my appearance editor area. And I would probably want to put this block here in a group, put it in a group so I have a little bit of spacing on the left and the right. And then I would also want to add some content that's available for people who are logged in. So I would say I'd probably just add in my header here so that if you are logged in, everything will make sense. And I could add in some other homepage content and stuff like that as well. But that's how we would be able to add a login page to our homepage in addition to having our header. So if someone was logged out, they'd see our login form immediately and be able to fill that out. And I could also add some other content below here that's only going to be visible for logged in users. Another feature I'll highlight real quickly that I think is awesome in LifterLMS is if we have login page content or homepage content that's only supposed to be for people who are logged in, we could go to the enrollment visibility option over here on the right that Lifter adds and say that this block is only visible to logged in users. So we would have our login form available if you're logged out, and then we would have our logged in content, which might say, it might be a heading. I accidentally clicked on that, but it might be a heading block that says welcome, and then we would use a LifterLMS shortcode or something to say welcome first name to the website. That would be kind of a fun creative thing we could do to kind of add some flair to our website. We got a login page, and then we have welcome Emily, welcome first name whenever you log in. But if you wanted to create this setup using something like Divi or something like Elementor, you could also do that using our shortcodes. So we have a shortcode for the login form as well. So just like we have our block available, if I go back to my editor, the login block, that allows us to choose if we want to have columns or stacked, and also have a login redirect URL, and it populates this login form. You could do the same thing with a shortcode, LifterLMS login, and you could choose the layout and a redirect URL if you wanted to via our shortcodes tutorial here. So it's possible with Divi, it's possible with Elementor, it's possible with the block editor and a full site editing theme. There's a lot of options and customizability to create a homepage, customize your homepage, and really customize your user experience with LifterLMS and full site editing. Yeah, Chris, does that pretty much cover what we're trying to show here with creating a login page on the homepage for a medical or school LMS example?
Yeah, that makes sense. So check out the LifterLMS blocks, play around with them. If you're familiar with shortcodes are also blocks created by LifterLMS. And check out the full site editing theme SkyPilot made by LifterLMS, which makes it easy to create a beautiful modern WordPress LMS site. That's it for this episode or this Feature Friday.